Retired black U.S. Army Major Gullia Dale was fatally gunned down in front of his home by Newton police on July 4, 2021. His wife, Karen Dale, called 911 when she feared that his PTSD would cause him to commit suicide.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I need the police to right now. My husband.
Okay, what's the address, I'm sorry?
Clive, please.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 61.
Okay, and does he have any weapons or anything like that?
Please cut the cop. Yes, he does have a gun with him.
He has a gun on him?
Yes.
Is he threatening to use it right at this moment?
He's leaving the house.
Okay, what kind of vehicle does he have?
A red truck.
I play now with a weapon, firearm. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay, what kind of truck does he have?
Police are on their way, Gully.
What kind of truck does he have?
A red truck.
Do you know his license plate?
GPD.
Red truck, stand by.
Hold on 1 minute. Please get the cops here.
Yep, they're already on the way. I have to just get this information so in the system. G, what was it?
Gully. The cops are on their way. For you, because you're acting crazy.
Clive Place.
And what are you? Still in the driveway.
Newton State Police, Suffolk, Sunset.
Why is it GPD?
What, one more time, please?
Hurry up.
One more time?
Y82 GPD.
Red truck, partial plate, Y4G, GPD, possibility of the ending. Trying to get further from the caller. Newton and Everett, you copy? Do you know which way he's going?
Would you stop, please?
Doesn't sound like he's left at the moment. Still in the driveway. Ma'am, what's across street near your house?
Patterson Avenue.
Patterson Avenue. Ma'am, where is she? Do you hear them there? Lost contact with the caller. Ma'am? New police, is this an emergency? Okay, please hold. Shot fired.
The retired 61-year-old veteran had served 3 tours in Iraq during his time with the military. According to Dale's sister, Valerie Cobbert, Dale suffered heavily from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Dale went home over weekends, both when he was working as a specialist at the Pentagon and stationed at the Picatinny Arsenal, a military research base in New Jersey. According to his sister, he would often struggle if he heard loud noises during the day, often being sent home early because he struggled so much. Loud bangs, especially from fireworks on the 4th of July, often left Dale feeling triggered and rattled. Dale's wife had contacted 911 on July 4th because her husband had not been coping. He had reportedly had a gun when he was leaving his home and was acting crazy. She had purportedly feared that he would try to end his own life. Officers Stephen Neidel and Garrett Armstrong arrived at the home on Clive Road at approximately 9 p.m. to find Dale sitting inside his red pickup truck. Videos released by the State Attorney General's office show officers ordering Dale to get out of the car and drop to the ground. Footage shows him getting out of the vehicle, fetching an object from the passenger seat, and that was when officers opened fire. Dale collapsed to the pavement, with the driver's side door of his truck left open. A .45 caliber Glock 21 firearm was later recovered near Dale. He was declared dead at the scene. Dale's family have expressed their outrage at the treatment of the retired veteran who had served the state for years. They have questioned the officers' actions and stated that they had called 911 that fateful day because they wanted help, not murder. Steve Young of the National Action Network of Atlantic City commented on the ordeal at a rally or vigil held to pay tribute to the fallen veteran, criticizing police for missing an opportunity to help Dale, who was clearly in distress. An investigation began to uncover what prompted the officers to fire their weapons. For more disturbing true 911 calls and stories like this, click subscribe. In 2008, Matthew Wiegman, a blind phone hacker of Massachusetts, was arrested for making malicious calls to various emergency communication centers under the practice that has become known as SWATing. He was sentenced to 135 months in federal prison.
Springs Police and Fire, this is Crystal. How can I help you?
Listen here. I'm at Main Street in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Okay, do you know where Main Street is?
I'm not sure that is a good address, sir. Could you verify that for me?
Main Street.
Main Street. I'm not sure that is a good address.
That is an address.
Okay, what's the nearest intersection that you're by?
What do you want, the damn phone number?
Okay, go ahead and give that to me.
719-393.
Okay.
0078.
Okay, is that a home phone?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sir. And what's going on there?
Now listen here. I've got 2 people here held hostage, all right?
Okay.
Now, you know what happens to people that are held hostage. It's not like on the movies or nothing, all right? You understand that?
Okay.
And one of them here, his name is Danielle, and her father. And the reason why I'm doing this is because her father raped my sister.
Okay.
Okay? And I am armed, okay?
Okay.
I am armed. I do have a pistol. And I swear to God, I will kill these people. If any cops come in this house with any guns,
okay.
I will fucking shoot them. I will kill them.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Can I get your name, sir?
Yes, my name is John DeFano.
Okay, John, are you in security?
What do you mean?
Are you in the town of security? Because I'm not sure that you're in Colorado Springs. You may be right outside of my area.
Yes.
So you are in security?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm going to need to transfer you over to the sheriff's office. Will you stay on the phone with me?
Yes, I will.
Okay, hang on just 1 second.
Let me ask you a question. Can you stick on the line with me at all? Because I'm not talking to these people anymore.
Sure, John.
I had enough of this shit.
I'll certainly do that. Okay, hang on.
Right, but just remember, I am armed and I will shoot.
Okay, what kind of gun do you have?
I have a 22.
Okay. Is it a pistol?
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay. And you have 2 people there?
Yes, I do. An 18-year-old and her father.
Okay. Okay, I want you to hang on the phone with me.
They're duct taped in the next room. They are duct taped and roped together.
Okay. Let me get you over to the county, okay? And I'll stay on the phone with you, John.
All right. And you're going to be talking.
Yes, sir, I will, John.
All right.
Just 1 second.
Thank you.
Let him know I'm transferring it over. You want me to stay on the phone? Sheriff's Office Dispatch. Jennifer, can I help you? Jennifer, this is Crystal with the city. I'm transferring a call in. One of my other dispatchers is calling over there. It's going to be a hostage situation, Main Street and security. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me bring him on in the phone. He's wanting me to stay on the line with him. Okay. John, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, I have the county on the phone with us now.
Hi, John?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, okay, this is Jennifer. Okay, so what exactly is going on?
I'm not talking anymore.
Okay, you can't talk?
I'm not talking anymore.
Hey, John.
Like I said, I am armed.
John, is it okay if I tell her what's going on?
Yes, you may.
Okay. All right, County, he advised me that he has 2 people there that he's holding hostage.
Okay.
An 18-year-old that is named Danielle and her father. He says he has them duct taped in another room.
Okay.
That he is armed with a 22 pistol. And that if any officers do come into the residence, he will shoot.
Okay.
His last name
And just remember, I will shoot. I'm not afraid. I will shoot and then I will kill myself because I don't care. Okay? Do you understand?
Sure, John, I do understand, okay?
And could you spell your last name for us?
DEFANNO.
Okay.
I'm not from the state of Colorado originally.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Shut up. You're still there?
I'm still here, John. John, are you injured or are they injured?
The father does have a wound. Yes, I did wound him.
Hey, did you accidentally shoot him or?
No.
What kind of wound does he have?
John, are you there?
I'm still here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jennifer's headset messed up or something. My name's Becca. What's going on tonight?
As I said, I do have people here held hostage, okay? 18-year-old and her father, okay?
Okay.
And if any cops come in here armed, if any cops are coming in here, I want their guns outside. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm listening. Hang on. I'm just typing what you're telling me, okay, so that we're sure that we don't have anything happen, okay?
The father does have, not a pistol wound, but I did hit him with the barrel upside the head.
Is he injured?
The father, yes.
Is he severely injured?
He's bleeding profusely. I better get some help here because I'm going fucking psycho right now.
Okay, John, what do you want me to do? I mean, what can I do for him? What can I do to help him right now?
You want to help him?
Well, I want to help you. I want to help him. I want to make sure that nobody else gets hurt.
If I'm going to jail, I'm going to kill myself and them.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere.
Okay. Well, what's going on tonight? Why are you doing this?
I'm not talking anymore.
Okay.
That's all I said. You have the address. You have everything.
Okay, well, will you just stay on the line with me?
I'm hanging up now.
John, this is Crystal. I'm still on the phone. Will you be willing to talk to me?
I'm hanging up now.
You're not willing to stay on the phone with us?
No, I'm not.
You can't tell us any more about why this happened tonight?
Raping a family member is not acceptable, all right?
Who was
Oh,
it
yeah.
that was raped?
Didn't I not tell you?
Mm-hmm. You did, and I want the county to understand what's going on.
Why don't you talk? You have all the information down.
Well, we want to talk to you, John. You're the one that's upset.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening to you.
I will shoot them. I want help here now. If I don't have help here now in the next 5 minutes, I swear to fucking God I will shoot these people.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, but it's not going to help the situation if you hang up.
I'm hanging up the phone. Do you understand?
This recording is of a 2005 call Wiegman made to dispatchers in Colorado Springs, reporting a hostage incident at the home of a TSA screener whose daughter had reportedly refused to participate in phone sex with Wiegman earlier that year. Since 2003, a nationwide group of party line callers began making false and malicious calls to emergency communication centers reporting serious emergencies intending to generate a heavy police response. Wiegman, also known as Little Hacker, along with 22-year-old Sean Paul Benton and Carlton Nally, would fraudulently obtain a targeted individual's personal information and identifiers such as their contact numbers. The trio would then impersonate the individual and the telecommunications employee capable of initiating a police response to the targeted location. The purpose of SWATing was to send a heavy police response to a victim's home or business as a form of harassment intended to cause their chosen victims to fear for their lives as armed police forces storm into their properties, often with little to no warning. The police are tricked into believing that a very real armed and dangerous threat could result in serious and even fatal injuries and damages. From August 2006 to October 2006, Wiegman had made more than 50 telephone calls to the Verizon Provisioning Center in Texas using his hacking abilities to gain access to their confidential information and computers. He was well aware that the FBI and law enforcement had been tracking Wiegman down since 2006 when some of his accomplices pleaded guilty to SWATing. Wiegman had also been aware of this, plus that a Verizon fraud investigator living in New Hampshire was testifying for the government and had provided them with records and documentation in connection to Wiegman's crimes. During the conspiracy, Wiegman was involved with the harassment of employers, landlords, friends, and families with the intent to damage their reputations, careers, and homes. On May 18, 2007, Wiegman and his brother, Benton Wiegman, drove to the investigator's home. Wiegman had allegedly used his hacking skills to obtain authorization codes to monitor the investigator's calls and other Verizon employees, and had also made several threatening and harassing calls to the investigator. He admitted this to the investigator in an attempt to frighten him and was subsequently arrested. In June 2009, Wiegman pleaded guilty to one count of conspiracy to retaliate against a witness, victim, or an informant, and one count of conspiracy to commit access device fraud and unauthorized access of a protected computer. He was sentenced to 11 years and 3 months in prison. Susanna DeJesus was kidnapped and murdered in February 2009 as she left work in Pearland with a coworker. Her body was found in March when a suspect in her murder led police to her location.
Montgomery County 911.
Hello, ma'am. I don't know if you don't have to send one out like it's an emergency right now. My name is Jarius Jackson. I'm calling on behalf of my mother. She's on the phone right now. I'm in Canada. I'm in another country, Canada. She's at my home in Texas at 2711 Driftwood Drive, and she was a witness of a kidnapping tonight.
Who was kidnapped?
And she's scared to death right now.
Who was kidnapped?
A woman she works with named Susan.
Suzanne.
Her name is Suzanne.
I don't know her last name.
She don't know her last name or anything too much about her. They just work together, and today they happen to just start talking, and the woman seemed very, very nervous all day. And as they were walking to their cars, probably not too long ago, like 30, 40 minutes ago, Mama?
They closed at 9 o'clock, so about 9:16.
About 9:16 or whatnot, they were walking to their cars.
Where did this kidnapping occur at? Where was this at? Over, where Catherine's Hill, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Pearland.
Right there off 518,
518.
right near Bed Bath & Beyond and Chase Bank. That
Walmart,
right there, Walmart, across the street from Walmart.
Okay, where do y'all work at? Catherine's.
My mom's just scared to death because these people were parked next to I mean, my mom was parked next
But she knows this woman as far as she knows at least her name was Susan, right?
Yeah, but see, what happened was when my mom was getting ready to pull off, the guy that got in the car with the girl in the back, he got in the back seat with the mask, gloves, and a gun. He had her roll down the window, asked my mom, did she have a cell phone? The girl asked my mom if she had a cell phone. Mom said she doesn't have a cell phone number and drove off. So, I don't know, Mama, did you see the girl then turn to him and say she didn't have a cell phone or something?
Like she went to go put some clothes on.
Oh, you should go put clothes on. So, yeah, so I think he was trying to, get information as if she was a witness or something, right? So now my mom is terrified as well, and I'm telling her she can't even go back to work up there right now.
Right. Is that place still open this late? Do you know?
No, they closed tonight. They were closing. They closed together.
Okay.
And they were walking to their cars. And I know right now, like, I work in Canada, so I'm gone for like 6 months out of the year.
Right.
But, just talking to friends all the time and by living there myself, I know how bad the, like, Mexican gang cartel thing is right now, them kidnapping people and all this kind of craziness that's going on. And, the girl was talking about how, I guess, her husband got killed so many months ago, and how that these guys, the brothers of her husband, her deceased husband, were going to her church asking her pastor about, were her and her husband divorced, were they separated, like drilling the pastor on all these different questions. And, she's telling my mom about all this today. Mm-hmm. And she just seemed nervous all day today. And she was asking my mom about
what kind of store is Catherine?
It's a women's clothing store, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Like, she was going to wait till tomorrow and call up there because the girl's supposed to open the store, I think, at 10. She was going to call up there tomorrow, but, I mean, she's just so nervous. I told something like this, you need to call the police right now.
And you said that he had a mask on?
Excuse me? Yeah, she said he had a mask, a glove, and she saw a silver gun. And he told her, get in the car. He said, he said, open up the car, bitch, or something. And that's what kind of even got because at first she didn't know if the guy was just playing or what, but then she saw the mask. When she turned, that's when she saw the mask and the gloves and the gun. And that's when he told her, get in the car, bitch. And that's when she opened up she was like, okay. And she opened the car door and got in the car. And then before my mom could even get her key, she got her key in her car and was getting ready to try to drive off, and the girl rolled down her window, and that's when she asked my mom that question. My mom just quickly answered and drove off.
Okay, well, tell is your mom's on? Ma'am, are you still on the phone?
No, she's fine.
What's your mom's name?
Her name is Karen.
Karen Jackson?
Yes.
Okay, if you could just let her know that we have an officer around over there to your house, and we're going to talk to her there.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
37-year-old Susanna Susie DeJesus was reported missing in February 2009 when she was last seen with her co-workers in Pearland, Texas. She was reportedly driving a 2008 black Cadillac CTS. Friends, family, and authorities spent a month looking for the missing woman. 21-year-old Nicholas Michael Edwin Jean had reportedly just been kicked out of the army and lived at his mother's apartment in Pearland with no money, no car, and no job. In need of cash, he started hijacking cars. Investigations revealed that DeJesus had been leaving her workplace at Catherine's Plus Sizes store on Smith Ranch Road when a masked man reportedly kidnapped her in the parking lot at gunpoint and forced her into her car. That car was found abandoned on the 6000 block of West Airport. That same man was later captured on surveillance video at an ATM, withdrawing money from her account. After over a month of searching, police finally found some answers on March 11, 2009. An attempted carjacking suspect told police that he had some information they would want. Jean then led them to a tractor trailer in an open lot a few miles from Reliant Park. There, they discovered the badly decomposed body that, after an autopsy revealed, was found to be the missing victim. Jean had been arrested the day before, leading police to the body. He had been linked to several crimes in the area. One of these included a shooting near Magnolia Elementary, where he had attempted to steal a car and reportedly fired a gunshot at the owner but missed. He was found by authorities hiding in a shed behind a home in the Springfield subdivision. After his arrest, Jean reportedly told investigators that he had targeted DeJesus because he wanted her Cadillac and her money for himself. Police have described the crime scene as one of straight-up greed. In May the following year, Jean was sentenced to life in prison without parole when he pleaded guilty to capital murder to avoid the death penalty. A second man, Wallace Leday, was also charged in connection with the crime. Investigators believe Leday dropped Jean off at the shopping center before the abduction. He has yet to go on trial. Her family has described the victim as dedicated to all those she loved, including her two chihuahuas, Paris and Vanny, and as someone who always brought smiles to people's faces. Her mother, sister, and several aunts and uncles miss her dearly. Scott Schmidt of the City of Appleton Fire Department shot his estranged wife and mother-in-law in April 2009 after an argument. Schmidt was arrested by authorities moments later.
Are you getting 911?
Type out what 919 East Edgewood. Shots have been fired.
Where? What?
East Edgewood. He's got her in the driveway, right across from Fairly Lutheran.
Okay, what's he shooting at?
He's shooting at me. He's shooting at her. I've been shot. She's been shot. He's got it on the ground in the driveway.
Who is that?
Son-in-law. Scott Eric Schmidt. He has a gun. He shot me. He has shot her. He's got it on the ground. These two little kids here. Please. Oh, sorry.
Are they both outside?
What?
Are they both outside?
I can't understand you.
Are they outside?
Yes, they're in the driveway. I've got the two little kids in the house. Please.
Okay, I'm gonna
see what he's doing.
Ernest.
Oh my God.
Do you know what the exact address is? We're gonna get less. Calm down for me, okay? What is the exact address?
909 East Edgewood.
That's your address, right? What's their address?
That's her address. That's her address. He's still got the gun.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay, where did he go?
He's in the driveway with her. Oh my God, he's got her. Please hurry.
An officer is on the way, okay?
Oh my God, there's blood everywhere. We knew he was going to do this. We knew it. Who
lives there?
My son-in-law, my daughter's house. Please.
So you think that...
He's out there now with her. He shot me in the chest. He shot me.
Are you there now?
I'm here now. I got the...
Is she breathing? Is she breathing?
In the driveway. He still got the gun.
Okay, he still got the gun in the driveway. Okay.
Yes.
There's a medical call. He's not conscious. Shot in the chest.
It's my son-in-law.
So it's a male, not a female?
Oh my God.
Ma'am, help me here. Is it a male or female?
A female, two females. Me and my daughter. She was born everywhere.
Ma'am, please. You've got two people that are shot or one?
Yeah, two.
What's two males?
Chest. He's not supposed to have any guns. He's on felony charges.
What is his name? What is his name?
Scott and Eric Schmidt.
And where did he go with the gun?
He's in the driveway with it in his hand.
What kind of gun is it?
A small handgun. I don't know guns.
A small handgun.
Hand.
What's he wearing?
A navy blue fire department jacket.
A blue fire department jacket?
Please give me that. I was here. He doesn't look like he's conscious anymore.
They're on the way. They're on the way, okay? Help me. Okay? All right. Are you injured also, you said?
Yes, he got me in the chest.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my God, you fucking bastard. You son of a bitch.
I need you to get away from him right now.
Yes, I am.
Ma'am, get away from him.
Oh, my God, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, my God, Kelly. Kelly.
Now, Kelly's your daughter-in-law?
It's my daughter. My
Your
daughter. Oh, my God.
What's Kelly's last name?
Oh, my God.
What's Kelly's last name?
Kelly Wing Schmidt.
Kelly again, I didn't understand.
Oh, Kelly, are you all right? Oh, my God.
Is she awake?
Oh, my God.
Can you tell me if she's breathing?
Ma'am. Oh, my God, I don't know.
Ma'am,
Please
stand down and look at her. I want you to tell me. I need information from you. You gotta help me.
Ask me what you want.
Tell me if she is breathing.
Yeah. But what, she just grabbed? Yes.
So she was breathing? Where did he go?
I don't know. Yeah, he came out the door with the gun, shot her. She was on the ground. She yelled to me to get out of here, but I tried to protect her, and he got me.
Okay.
He went right after her. He had a plan here. He knew what he was doing. Bye,
Okay.
son of a bitch.
Ma'am?
We're all live to see you in jail.
What is your name?
My name is Barbara Wing. Oh my God. Yes. Barbara Wing.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
Alright, don't address him anymore, okay? Ambulance and police have been on the way. They've got numerous help coming for you, okay?
Please hurry. I don't know if she's breathing.
You say you don't know if she's breathing?
There's so much blood. Oh, I love you, honey.
Did he go back inside?
No, the police officer has him cuffed to his car.
Okay, the police have him now? Okay. All right, bye. The ambulance is on the way too, okay?
I don't know. She fell on the ground and he shot her like a couple of times, I believe. And then he shot me. And
okay.
It was just, oh, please. Is she breathing? Oh my God, kill me.
It's her chest rising, Bob. Take a look for me, okay? It's her chest rising?
I didn't hear what you said. But two little kids here.
Okay. Is her chest rising?
Is what?
Is her chest rising?
A chest rising?
Is her chest rising? She's getting air?
I'm not sure right now, no.
Okay. Are those two little children your grandchildren? Okay. Are those two little children your grandchildren, Bob?
My grandchildren are here.
They are there?
Yeah.
Can you?
I'm not sure. I think it got me. It burned.
Okay. Let me talk to you as an officer. I'm going to let you go, okay?
There's two little kids in there. One's 2 and one's 4.
38-year-old Scott Schmidt, a decorated 15-year fire department veteran, had reportedly been off duty when he arrived at the Grand Chute home that he had once shared with his estranged wife. After a fight broke out between them, he shot her and her mother, Barbara Wing. Wing was able to contact 911 before Schmidt shot his 39-year-old wife, Kelly Wing Schmidt, several more times, killing her. Appleton City and Fire Department leaders were reportedly aware that Schmidt had been dealing with personal and legal issues and offered him counseling. According to Mayor Tim Hanna, Schmidt was facing 2 criminal charges. In the previous September, he was convicted of a misdemeanor charge of disorderly conduct when he had threatened to kill his wife during a domestic dispute. He had also reportedly been due at the Calumet County Court for being charged with causing injury by drunk driving. The victim's mother testified in court and described the ordeal that ended with her daughter's death. She told the court that she remembered her daughter yelling to her from the bathroom, telling her that he's got a gun and that she must get the kids and get out before he shoots them as well. She testified that she went outside, saw her daughter on the ground, and approached Schmidt. And as I came up to him, he turned just slightly, and I walked up to him. He just calmly raised his gun and shot me, Wing said. She was shot in the chest right before he shot Kelly in the head before her mother's eyes. Wing reportedly screamed for help at a passing motorist, but the car did not stop to help. She then made her way into the house, and when she looked out of the window, she allegedly saw him grab her daughter by the leg and drag her across the driveway to the flower bed. By the time police arrived, he was sitting beside her, reportedly smoking a cigarette. Kelly suffered multiple shots and died violently at the scene. Only moments later, Schmidt surrendered to an Appleton police officer who was nearby when 911 dispatchers received a call reporting possible shots fired. Dispatcher Tammy Schurer, a 25-year veteran of the communications center, handled the call. The Grand Chute detective, Michael Bartline, who first talked to Schmidt, said Schmidt told him that an argument escalated and he shot his wife. Schmidt was booked into the Outgamey County Jail and charged with first-degree intentional homicide and attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Kelly's co-workers at Beta Clark Medical Center, where she worked as a paramedic student, remembered their friend as caring, genuine, and full of life. She was 4 months away from completing her course to become a paramedic. They began to sell purple and pink ribbons to honor her memory to raise money for her funeral and her family. That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting and subscribe to join us in the next episode of True 911.